Like because I recorded, I'm like, oh, how long would it take me? And it took me an hour to get the whole thing. Damn. But every time I beat a level, trophy, next level, trophy. Damn. Oh my god.
I was gonna say there's like a million of those fucking things on PlayStation that you could just fucking buy for like $1.
Yeah.
And just get like, was it like Duck Clicker or some shit, or whatever it was, like something where you click a bunch of times. Yeah. And get like a platinum that way.
I don't want to do that, but it's like Q doesn't have that much. Yeah, there's Quake, but I'm like, I don't like playing Quake.
You're gonna have a hard time doing that, getting that, plat. Just saying.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just play Quack Jump.
You have to beat the game on Nightmare. Like I don't want to do that.
I'm trying to think who we have left. I know we have a lot of Brawl characters. Let's get most videos we would just wait till like the very end.
There's nobody in Brawl that I'm like super excited to like finish off with. We still got like Snake and.
I think the final character we should do for Brawl.
Rob.
Yeah, I'll say Rob.
He's like the Brawl character.
Either Rob or even Snake in a way.
No, we have Diddy.
Actually, I feel like Sonic probably should have been the last one because it's like the crossover. Yeah. Or we could just say, we have him.
Well, Snake and Sonic were both supposed to be crossover characters.
But they announced Snake first because they pulled the plug on it. And then the game was like very end of the development. They're like, actually put him back.
Just take him. It's okay, just have him.
Well, I like Wolf.
Me too.
And Project M, I think I like him a lot more because this new trailer is not just kick, it's actually like a multi-hitting roll thing like Sonic Bolt.
I would argue he's like definitely one of my favorite Star Fox characters.
Yes.
For Smash-wise, I mean.
Who's your favorite Smash Remix character? Mine's Goemon.
I forget Sonic. I'm just kidding.
He is in there.
Wario.
He is in there.
It has to be Wario at that point. I would love to play it.
How about what's her name from that one game?
Oh, Mischief Makers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Banjo-Kazooie. That's already in this game.
Nah. Speaking of which, I learned some crazy-ass Diddy Kong racing lore I never knew about. So you probably knew that it wasn't supposed to be Diddy Kong.
No, it was supposed to be...
About that tiger.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, get this. That tiger was eventually going to be Star Fox Adventure's main character.
Oh.
Yeah, because they had a bunch of dinosaur stuff like put around Diddy Kong Racing. And that dinosaur stuff kind of like came back in Star Fox Adventures anyway. So it was just kind of like a prelude to it. The funniest, like every character has a story behind it. It's so weird. So one of the characters, the Badger guy.
He's in jail.
Yep.
I didn't know if it was the tiger or the fucking badger.
That's
I'm like,
the funniest fucking thing.
I just remember one of them was in prison or jail. I'm like, what?
Just to give context to the audience real quick. So basically, somebody asked Rare, like, what do the Rare characters do, like, after they're done with their little adventures? And they're like, oh yeah, like Banjo, and Banjo and them, they're going on adventures that just cost too much money to make a game for. As for like the Badger character from Diddy Kong Racing, yeah, he's in jail. Like, there's just nothing else to it besides, yeah, he just went to jail. And then, like, I guess in 2011, they actually said, yeah, he got released from jail and he feels bad about what he did. He's sorry for it.
What did he do?
I don't know. There's no...
Actually, did they do in one of the games,
That's a spike, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, I think in one of the games, I think maybe it's Tui or maybe even Nuts and Bolts. There's a milk cartridge that says missing. It has his face on it.
Nice.
Maybe I'm just remembering something completely wrong. But for some reason, I feel like I remember that being something that actually was true.
It's possible. I mean, it's Rare. They do that a lot. Rare is like one of those companies that has like the shittiest fucking games ever known to man. But they have such a good sense of humor about everything. And they have good games.
Yes.
When I say shittiest games known to man, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like Battletoads bullshit. Banjo-Tooie being too fucking big. DK64 being too big. Not that they're bad. Fuck, they're annoying.
No, I did wrong. Oh.
Yeah, Rare fucking did. They had it back then and then just got bought out and fucked over. So, it sucks.
Oh, I'm dead.
It sucks to see Rare get fucking eaten like that, but it happens.
Yep.
Yeah, they had their golden years for sure, no doubt about it.
For the longest time, Diddy Kong Racing, when I was younger, I didn't realize Conker was Conker.
I didn't know who any of them were. I mean, I knew Diddy Kong, I think, at best. That's about it.
Well, the characters was in Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, those are just well, Diddy Kong and Banjo's like the only one I knew.
I didn't even know Banjo when I played it first. Yeah, I didn't know any of them. Weirdly enough.
But I know, also technically another character from Banjo is Tip-Top.
Yeah.
Which was the character I played a lot because, I don't know, I just liked it. I'm Tip-Top.
I didn't even know for the longest time that the alligator was actually a Kremlin.
Oh, it is.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I think that's cool because again I knew about Diddy, but I didn't know about Diddy Kong. I didn't really play DKC. This was back when I played on my uncle's 64, like when I was a kid.
And did you know there was a Game Boy Advance Donkey Kong racing game?
Wasn't that the? No, I'm thinking of Banjo Pilot.
It was Banjo Pilots. I was thinking of that, but then I'm like, oh, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I think there was a planned Diddy Kong racing game for Game Boy Advance.
Well, we did at least get it on DS.
Yes.
A remake of it where you get to play the actual boss character.
You also got Tiny. I think they also added another new character.
I know that you can play the genie in the remake one. I'm not a fan of the remake one though, to be honest with you.
No,
I
not
prefer it on
either.
64.
The only thing I remember from that is I was trying to buy a game.
I'm dead.
And I remember one person from our school said, "Oh yeah, I sold that game for like $30." So I went to GameStop to sell it, and they gave me like $10. And I was like,
"Of course."
My friend said it was $30, and they're like, "No."
It's GameStop.
I was still able to buy my copy of the game, but my brother couldn't get his.
We're talking about Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah, I sold Diddy Kong Racing DS, so I can buy, I think, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
You got a better you got a better thing out of that, I feel.
Like, I like Diddy Kong Racing, but not anymore. It's just one's like, oh, it's a racing game.
I'd rather just play the 64 one. That's my main thing with it.
Yep.
I still think of it as like the nostalgia game, mostly. But funny enough, I forgot he had an uppie.
Honestly, the same.
I still would rather just play South Park Rally. I know people are going to hate me for that because people, weirdly enough, just hate the 64 games. The first one I can understand because that one's kind of a little oofy. But, how can you hate Chef's Love Shack? How can you hate South Park Rally? They're all good. Now, granted, I grew up with them, so that's probably what helps. You probably could have comboed into Super there.
I think I got it as I did it, so it wasn't in my brain like, oh, I could do that. But that should be, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, god damn it. So that's 1-1, I think.
Yep. One last one.
Wolf's so cool.
He is.
He's like a more brutal fox. I love that.
I remember, I think, when I was looking through this guy who did, like, DeviantArt for, like, a move list for all the characters.
Yeah.
They added another Star Fox character, but it's from Team Star Wolf. It was, the Panther character.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's a Panther, and he was supposed to be, like, the Falcor variant, but not a bird.
Yeah.
Where's the other fox stage? There it is.
I'm not like too familiar with like a lot of Star Fox characters.
I just know of like the freaking pig that's on Team Wolf.
Peppa Pig.
Yep.
Flippy, Slippy, Sloppy, and Floppy.
Yeah, Slippy, Peppy, Falco, and Fox.
Yeah.
Also Rob.
Like the actual Rob?
No, it's not the actual Rob. His name is Rob, though.
Talking about the captain guy?
No, the dog is something else. It's like a robot that looks like the generic robots from Star Wars.
Oh. He looks like a droid.
Yeah, and it's just... His name's Rob. And now, of course, there's Andros.
Yes. The Monkey Man.
When I was watching, like, looking at those guys, like, all works, like, oh, here's what the side B would be, the alternate colors. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I saw Jago, I'm like...
That would be cool.
I'm like, I like Killer Instinct, but I don't think Jago would fit in this. Right? Jago, yes. Fulgor, kind of, and that's the only two they had.
I think Jago would fit just fine. They got Ryu and Ken.
Yep.
So, I mean, in all honesty, he's basically kind of their version of Ryu.
He'd be a lot more better.
Oh yeah, one last question for you. What does Hadouken mean? Oh, it's nothing. It's just a slur against the Danish.
See, you have Hadouken. See, you guys grew up with a Hadouken. You grew up with no Hadouken because the game you played didn't have fireballs.
Yeah, I didn't play KI. I didn't play Street Fighter. I knew Street Fighter. I didn't play it.
Some people had the power wave.
Yeah, hardly anybody. I feel.
But I didn't grow up with Hadouken. I grew up with Hadouken. I love Killer Instinct. Mirror match of Killer Instinct.
Okay.
64.
Oh. Yeah, I feel excited.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think those games are cool, but man,
I would prefer to play the newer one.
I prefer it to be quiet.
We're not playing
Tomba.
Tomba 2.
Or as some people call it, Tombi. Weirdly enough. I don't know how it has two different names. Probably a PAL thing,
Probably.
if I had to guess. That would have fucking landed too. God damn it. I mean, okay, real quick. I guess I'll spoil it. I'm probably not going to do it now, because I'm trying to think of what I really want to do. But I was going to do a, Beating the Self series for KI, the new one. And then it changed into like, yeah, I could do that, but that's too obvious of a pick. And then I changed it to what it was going to be, Darkstalkers. But you can't do that. Yeah, the versions I have of Darkstalkers do not have versus mode, like, CPU.
Oh.
So that's over with. It's like, fuck, that one's so cool to do. And now, I guess, just to spoil it, I'm still thinking about it. But I think the one I probably will end up doing, it will be either Smash Ultimate, or, no, Smash Melee, because I was trying to do 64, got pissed, quit, and said, fuck this, whatever. It's 64. So, it'd either be Melee or Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I think that'd be a good one to see. That is, if I decide to do it. With me doing hardcoring right now, it's like,
Oh, if that would have landed, that would have been sick.
And for those that might not know, which, I don't know, you watching this video might not make any sense. But if you are familiar with my channel, I am going to be done with Let's Plays for done with Let's Plays for just a while. Taking a break from at least Let's Plays. Other content is fine.
Oh, why do you keep going off?
For the most part, Let's Plays are kind of done. Like, I wanted Onimusha to be like the last one for a little while, because, goddamn, I just don't feel like doing Let's Plays.
No, I spent $20.
Oh.
My Nintendo yearly subscription went through.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually going to cancel it so I can use the 3 months I get for free.
Yeah.
But I didn't know when it ended. Well, too late. Now I still have 3 months for free.
Mine, I don't know when mine's going to be up. I think around my birthday, I think.
But like it's like $20 for a year subscription. That's so cheap.
That's cheap. Well, I have the $50 one.
Oh, is that the one that comes with the... no, that's the one I have.
That's
Then.
64, yeah. Access to 64, I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it.
Yep.
So, we'll see you guys
in the next one.
when we figure out who to do next.
Which is going to be someone.